Serpent of the Evil River and the Transplant. Somebody, somewhere, probably Dilworth. And if you did, you don't have to tell anyone Dilworth. Took a lot of drugs. Probably quite a few.
At least a couple.
At least a couple. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, he did it. Nope, that's it now.
Hey man, at least I try.
I like cold opens.
They're more real.
Are
they?
I'm Sheldon. That's Taylor.
Yeah, it's me.
We're all friends here.
That's me. Hey.
As we talk about, that little pink dog that we all love.
That's what we do here. We talk about Courage the Cowardly Dog Show with Courage the Cowardly Dog, a show created by John R. Dilworth and primarily written by David S. Cohen.
The fuck is this episode 1? Why are we talking like this?
I don't know.
Why?
Because
we're 22 episodes in.
Yes, but this way people know.
The episode blindsided us, and we're just a little flabbergasted, okay?
Yeah, that was a fun time. We're covering, in case you're wondering, it is season 2, episode. What is that number
Serpent
in my brain? Yeah, Serpent of the Evil River and Transplant.
Overall, it is episode 22.
Whoa, wow. Boys!
I actually can't believe it's that low of a number.
Congratulations, boys! I've been doing this for 22 months.
Feels like forever.
Still, we're not the only Liquid Courage podcast.
We are here.
I'm still angry about it.
Hey, I have no filler bits this episode either. Like, holy shit.
We'll get there. We have a couple filler bits.
I've had a couple that have been longer filler bits than they needed to be. I don't have those these episodes because
we don't need
wow. So I'll take Serpent of the Evil River, I think.
Oh man.
As the synopsis.
That's fine, but I think you're getting the better deal out of this agreement.
I am.
Boy. No, but you do have to talk about archaeology when we get to it.
Yeah.
No, I will.
Okay.
So Serpent of the Evil River is a fairly standard Courage setup, I would say. We're at the farm.
The same red-haired, mustachioed individual on TV.
Yes, and we've determined this is a Pokemon situation. For those of you that don't know about the Pokemon situation in Pokemon, do they still do it? I haven't watched Pokemon in years.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Forever and always, Nurse Joy will have the Nurse Joy family.
So you've got Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny, who are all related. They're not sisters, right?
The first one,
or are they?
I'm almost positive in the first one they were all.
I wanna say that might be true. I think they might be. I think Jenny's might be cousins.
It's actually just a cult.
No, in canon, it's a canon reason for reusing animation. That's what it is.
That's all it is.
And this has not been talked about for Courage yet, but we have harped on. We've talked about the idea of it. It sure seems like every person who's semi-authority driven, be it a general, sheriff, an officer of the law,
sure.
All of these, they all look strikingly archaeologists, strikingly similar. And I think it's an Officer Jenny / Nurse Joy situation. They're all related in some way, and that's the only way that I'm going to continue to look at this from here on out.
The one in this current episode, he's the black sheep of the family.
Yep. And Dilworth has gone on record talking about how he's not going to confirm or deny anything about this show, which is wacky. Holy shit, it's so wacky that he won't do anything with that, right?
Like so many creators telling you exactly how their content should be taken.
Well,
yep.
Yeah.
We're some of them.
Well, there is kind of a reason for that. the thinking being is that if he said something different than like what headcanon is, he could piss off Time Warner.
No, it's not that. He's gone on record and just been like, it's all up to you. Like, I'm never gonna.
He's playing
right or
that
wrong.
card. Okay.
I'm never gonna tell anybody how to interpret my art.
Well, that makes sense because have you seen any of his other art that's hard to interpret?
I have. But it's one of those moments where I was like, yes, but there are also facts, John, that we need to talk about.
The fix.
Anyway.
He will slam you down.
He doesn't even slam. He's just like, you can believe that. And I was just, it's infuriating. So, yeah, Servant of the Evil River starts in the Bag household. They're doing chores. And a very toothy man appears on television talking about a getaway, really. You know, go to my boat.
Come on, a cruise. It's time.
It's like he's talking directly to you. Come on a seafaring adventure. I promise never a dull moment.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
Which again comes to the idea of, well, we're in Kansas. So
as a man who's recently been to Florida, I will tell you there are a lot of pirates.
Well, you're jumping the gun. But it's more like, I guess I'm assuming travel was involved for this.
Maybe not.
Yeah, they didn't just go to the reservoir.
I don't know. You see later in the episode that they are basically
in a river of some sort.
In a river.
Yeah,
so they're
that's
not
another
in the ocean.
I guess it is called the Serpent of the Evil River, but who am I to judge?
Yes, but he also is very much talking about a seafaring. Anyway.
Yeah, and when they get on the boat here in a second, we'll cover that. But
we're getting there.
They are at the sea. They are at a bay of some kind.
Maybe it's a really big lake.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's like if not a
really big lake.
What is the ocean if not a big lake? Is a statement that we're making.
You just blew my mind, man.
Man, you could have threw me down. You could have threw me under the bus, but you didn't. You stuck by me.
No,
Sheldon. What? You can't do all the drugs, right?
What is an island but a continent of its own?
That's just stupid.
No, it isn't, because Australia.
I stand by what we said.
Yeah,
stupid.
So we get to... Well, that's because the way we count continents is fucking stupid anyway.
No, I was just making a joke.
No, but now I'm mad. So the way we count continents is stupid because you go, how many continents are there? Well, there's 7. Well, yeah, but why are there 7? Well, because that's the way it goes. Yeah, but why does Russia get to be in 2 of them? Well, because... No, that's not how it works.
Because Russia big.
Yeah, Russia big. Well, why is it on most continents we talk about people essentially looking the same-ish or having like same cultural-ish background-ies things? But in Asia, that just doesn't work. Fuck you is normally the response I get after that question. Because people don't want to think about there being more. Why does Australia get to be its own continent? Why is New Zealand not on its own? There's a bunch of issues with the way we count things.
Because the risk game board would be difficult.
Burn it, yeah. Kamchatka would be an issue. So we start heading to the boat, and as they get to the boat, it's just a boat. It's just a fishing boat. That's all it is. It's
with a nice looking man.
Have you watched Wicked Tuna? It's like one of those.
Literally, if you've been down to Florida and you just went to like a random like beach or something, like not even a beach, just a port or something, it's exactly the boat you would see there.
Yeah, and he gives them drinks.
A divorced man's midlife crisis.
They're hanging out, and as they leave port, that's when we see the reveal. This blonde bearded man.
You mean Redbeard?
No, he's blonde bearded in this one.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
he begins to remove parts of his anatomy, like his teeth and his leg and his arm, and he is a pirate.
Cyberpunk 2077 is a wonderful game. let you do all those things as well.
There's so much more customization in this episode than there is in Cyberpunk.
Oh, Jimbo. Do you want to be my first mate?
I think I have the same tattoos that this guy has in Cyberpunk, actually, now that I'm looking at him.
You got a big anchor
I
on your
picked the
chest?
bad tattoos, yeah.
You pick the ones that you get in prison and you're afraid to enter the
Yeah.
MRI with.
Yeah, I picked the bad ones because I thought they were funny, unknowing that I couldn't change them.
Nope, you're stuck with those tattoos forever.
Boy, do
despite-
you like the way your character looks? Because you can't even get a haircut.
God damn it.
It's problematic.
Don't
think
worry,
we dated
that's
this
coming.
one good
That's
enough.
coming. Oh yeah,
It's all
sure.
coming.
We
Yeah.
sure have.
Is it? Will it? Who knows?
I hope that in a year, these references are
They don't hit.
unfathomable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that someone picks this up, that like hears this, and they're like, I don't know what they're talking about, because CG Project
Laugh at
has
these
made-
fools.
has made the best updates ever, and is like the next No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
But here's hoping.
Me,
So anyway,
yeah.
we got a pirate now. We got a pirate.
Do you
And-
remember his name? Because I don't.
No, I don't actually. But you know who does remember his name?
The fan wiki.
Yeah, the fan wiki, where his name is the Captain.
Captain. Yeah.
All right, I don't feel so bad anymore.
Yeah, he's never given a name. So I'm gonna call him Slappy from here on out.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Slappy. Good old
Slappy the
Slappy.
squirrel.
Yeah.
Need to be destroyed like this.
So good old Captain Slappy here is actually a pirate, but he's not really a pirate because he's
just a
getting
bad guy from Anaconda.
well. He's
Kinda,
getting
yeah.
paid to bring in the main foil of this endeavor, which is the river serpent. But Captain Slappy gives jobs to both Muriel and Eustace, and he essentially says, "You do these, or I throw you overboard." You know, piratey things.
The salty sea calls to ye.
But I want to talk about the fact that this man played an ad on what would assumingly be national television,
would
regional,
Yeah. That'd be
you
national.
know, maybe, but national television. And he was waiting for people to Shanghai, and two old people showed up, and he's like, this'll fucking work.
Good enough.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Like, my question is, hey,
That-
bud, why?
That old
Hold
man
on.
looked pretty spry.
Yeah, like, come on, Taylor. You can't judge. It's ageist, man. You can't do that.
I have watched 20 episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Mhm.
I can.
Okay.
I can.
In
I
the
can.
state of- listen.
I can make the call on Eustace and Muriel here.
In the state of Kansas, you can't fire someone for being too old. It's not.
That's
That is
actually
true.
not true.
Oh,
It's
actually,
actually
right.
not true.
It's
There's
right.
there's in fact very little protection for anyone. It is an at-will state, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say work. Yeah. Yeah,
You
it's
can get
work.
fired, and they don't have to give you a reason why.
Yeah, but they always do give you some bullshit reason.
You didn't pick up your Legos fast enough. I didn't even bring Legos. Well, you should have brought Legos.
What? You
Well,
didn't
you
even
didn't-
bring 'em? Come on.
Oh man, what type of fucking fool are you for not
Tim,
bringing
you-
Legos?
You mean you don't have all this production equipment for your job? Get the fuck out
Well,
of here.
yeah,
I didn't
reel
get
it
fired.
back.
I'm fine.
I like that.
back.
I like that we hit a real nerve.
Hey
Pissed
man,
about
if
that
anyone
still.
should have nerves to hit, it should be me. But let's not
Yeah.
talk about that.
Hey, you don't live in this state anymore.
Yeah, but you do
I
have to
basically
put
do.
mustard on top of pancakes.
But we've talked about this now. He shanghaied these two old people. He makes Eustace a mechanic, terrible choice, and he makes Muriel the chef. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think also terrible choice.
She puts vinegar in everything, so yeah. it's
That
not great.
woman, she's won a baking contest.
Mhm.
Wasn't that a baking contest?
Several.
Yes.
In the county
Candy
fair.
contest, right?
Candy, yeah, it was a candy contest. I
She's one.
don't fucking buy that Muriel can cook.
I
Really?
think she can, but only for the people that know her.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like cooking was before we had YouTube and the
Your
internet,
mom's
right?
always the best cook, right?
Yeah, she's
See, that's
always
not-
good.
I'm gonna roll that back real quick because I have a grandmother, who is well, she's a fine lady.
Yeah. Now, how are you gonna drag her through the dirt?
Yeah.
Well, she's a terrible fucking cook. She's always been a terrible fucking cook. She didn't fucking cook ever. And like she thinks the only thing she could really do is make candy. And I loved her Christmas candy. It's great. It's a great time. But she's old. She's old as dirt. And I love her. I have to continue to say that. She doesn't know how to find this podcast. But
It's not her. You have to be
she-
worried about being pissed about it.
she has no. Oh no, my whole family knows.
Okay.
She can't cook. And since she's gotten older, she doesn't and lives, by herself these days because she's old. I don't know if I've said that. She doesn't cook a lot because she's a singular person. So like the quality is dropped.
Right.
And the anecdote that I'm going to tell you is the fact that every Christmas we used to go to her house on Christmas Eve, and she would cook food for us. And like when you're like, oh, Christmas Eve, ooh, what do you have on Christmas Eve? Maybe a ham. It's like something cool, something good, something big. Whole family's there. She'd make soup.
Hell
Two
yeah,
kinds of soup.
potato.
Nope. Yo, you're both wrong. You're both terribly wrong.
Okay.
You want to keep playing? Maybe I do have filler content. You want to keep playing this game?
This is
I don't know.
Taylor's soup trivia.
She made. Nope. No, that would be better. It'd be salty and beefy.
Hmm.
She made cheese soup.
Ugh.
Full stop.
Oh, fucking cheese.
Full stop.
God.
And salmon soup.
Why?
And salmon soup.
Ugh. It's like
And
getting.
we all had to pretend
Sorry.
that it was good.
Ugh.
And my lovely sister hates soup.
I
And
wonder
I
why.
think this is why.
Yeah.
But eventually she got old enough where my parents were like, we got to bring her some kind of food. Like, she won't eat soup. We can't just let her eat oyster crackers all night. So we brought a Subway one time, a Subway sandwich. And you would have thought that we just, like, called my grandfather the devil or something in front of my entire family.
But isn't he?
See.
No, he's a good man.
Here's your first problem. You should have just like left that at home and then came home and ate it.
Yeah, no.
No,
When you have children,
You have to
you
convenience.
gotta, and it's gonna be like you show up at 6 and you don't leave till 11,
Yeah.
No.
Holidays
and you
are
got
welcome.
a 5-year-old. You gotta placate that 5-year-old, or you're gonna have a bad fucking time.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And so I don't fucking buy that Muriel's a good cook because she's shown nothing in the way of actual food.
But she's won contests.
Hold on.
in
That
nonsense.
is not true. Do you remember the episode where
I don't care.
they were
Man,
freaking
Tim-
out?
Tim's diving deep.
Yeah, I can't remember what episode specifically it was, but they were all freaking out. Courage was solving the problem. She was just cooking the whole time.
No,
The whole
I
time.
know. No, I know she does cook.
real
Tim.
food. And-
You-
In the episode
Yeah.
of Basil, she cooked the full meal.
No, Tim. I'm not saying that she doesn't cook.
I'm saying everyone in nowhere has a shit taste.
I'm saying that I don't think she cooks well.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way to debate that. I mean, for a fictional cartoon. Are you Google
Yeah.
searching it right now? You're like,
you're absolutely correct. So by
But that's-
correlation,
Yeah,
these times are agreeable because he has to deal with this food all day, right?
This woman showed up with bran muffins later, and nobody likes bran muffins.
No,
I'm just gonna put that out
fuck.
there.
That's a lie.
Do
I
you
can't
like
tell you-
bran muffins?
I don't. No, I don't. But I can.
Tim,
tell
do you like bran muffins?
no.
But
No,
I
people-
can tell you via fact I know for a
Yeah.
fact people
He's
like brand
he
muffins.
isn't-
But do they like
Expert.
them or do they need them?
They order them.
Well, again, what if
But
they need that?
by
What if?
consent.
What if?
They,
Yes,
they,
but
they
what
do
if?
it on.
Yes, but what if they know that if they don't have it, they're not gonna make?
Well, the thing is, I know a better solution, and it ain't a brand muffin.
Well, yeah,
So why do they have brand
but no, you don't just do that.
No, old
One
people,
of them keeps you regular. The other one makes sure that you'll be regular for a long time.
Oh God.
old people don't care. They just don't care.
Yeah, taste diminished over time. I know. It's like smokers.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he makes Muriel the cook, and I still call it a debatable decision. And
God, what a
This-
tirade that was.
this goes on. And he makes Courage the first mate, and Courage is like leery of this, which is fucking stupid because he's gonna have the best
Long John
job.
Silver, man.
Yeah. And Courage gets into fun fights with a bird. That'll come back later. Don't worry about it now. They go over a waterfall in the sea.
Everybody's having a shit time as they go over the waterfall,
Yep, shit's on fire. How about yours?
and the captain's just pulling a Titanic.
Yes.
On the bow.
And they essentially go back into like the land before time type of thing.
Search for the final tree star.
They take the waterfall. They go into a new area. It's essentially like it's like a sleaze stack. Journey to the center of the earth.
Dude,
mixed.
it's just the Anaconda River. It's
I
just
say
the
I was
river
getting
from
there.
the
Yeah.
Anaconda.
It's a mix of the two. It's that kind of idea. Also, remember when Brendan Fraser was in that movie?
Yes, I do.
Not Anaconda, but Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got. Remember
Was
when
he?
Will
He was
Ferrell
in that,
was
right? I'm
Yes.
not misremembering.
He was in the first one. I don't think they had him in the second one though.
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't Will Ferrell also in Journey to the Center of the Earth? A different one.
That was Land of the Lost.
Oh,
Am I thinking of Land of the Lost then?
No,
I
because
think
that's
you're
they're both the
definitely
same.
thinking of Journey. Yeah, you're definitely thinking of Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Okay.
They were both terrible, but
Well, yeah.
I loved
They're
Land
both-
of the Lost though.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
It's a stupid movie, but goddamn, was it entertaining at least?
Yeah. So this happens, and this is where the main plot of the story takes hold. They're trying to catch a serpent named Carmen, and they play the Carmen music through the whole thing, which is it's an opera. It's a reference to it. Yeah, it's a reference to an opera. And it's all played very, 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 very Anaconda, very Apocalypse Now.
We got a very,
Yeah.
very shiny Gyarados. It's okay.
Very
Yeah.
shiny Gyarados.
Yeah, it's that was something that was weird is that it does resemble a Gyarados from Pokemon
Yes.
like super well. Like possibly
No
a
judgment.
reference.
It was just something I was like, wow.
So here's the question then. When did the Game Boy Color come out?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Because there's no way they would have known that there would be a shiny Gyarados that'd be red, right? So maybe
Well, Carmen. Okay, so in the musical Carmen, I believe Carmen is a fiery redhead.
Yep.
right.
Yeah, or at least wore a scarlet dress.
No, that's
She
not what
she wore a scarlet dress, which is why, at the very least, the color is there, and I think the sea serpent idea pulls in as well.
Right. But I'm flipping it
But we
the
gotta
other
make
way.
this Pokemon idea work.
No, yeah, the other way. Like, so did the creators of Pokemon or Nintendo or Niantic, whatever the fuck it is, did they watch this episode and go, yeah, it'd be a good color for Gyarados, but only a special one?
Oh no, 100% no.
For the sake of your argument, I'm gonna say maybe.
Well, see, that's where one of us placates.
It's you, isn't it? No, never mind.
No, it's him. It's him. Yeah, it's me going. no, that's not real. And Sheldon goes, it could be real though. What if it is? And then he just walks away.
One of us is the true Dilworth.
I like
That's
the idea
right.
of Sheldon just walks by people saying wild shit, and he's just like, man, that might be real, and just keeps going. And that person just uses that as fucking fuel for the rest of their rabbit
Muriel
hole
could
search.
be a good cook.
See?
Muriel could be a shit cook. Who knows?
Yeah,
No one
Miro
knows
cooked.
until we look. It's fucking.
Yeah, no one
It's
knows.
like a
Don't let your dreams be dreams, Taylor.
no one knows until you open up the box.
The fucking Schrodinger fucking bullshit.
Yes.
Schrodinger's dick. Yeah.
And so Courage is then he's fishing for it. They catch it.
Sorry,
Hilarity.
I need to say Schrodinger's dick. It's hard and flaccid at the same time. You won't know until you grab it.
Until you unzip
Until
the pants.
observed.
Yeah.
Yes, until you unzip the pants. Thank you, Sheldon.
Anyway,
And then they run out of bait to catch Carmen, and then the captain looks, good old Slappy looks at Muriel, who brings out her extra brand muffins,
Yes.
and because she's big, round, and chewy.
like blubber nuggets.
Yep.
This is
And he's like, she's gonna be the bait. And Eustace, to his credit, actually goes, well,
Now hold on, wait a minute.
no.
But then,
Yeah, but then Captain's like, I'll share me booty with you. And he's like, well, how much?
is this dangerous?
yeah, he
Yeah,
does ask.
yeah.
He does is like, well, how dangerous is it? And you go,
Yeah. This is the most we've ever related to Eustace. This is one of those moments where we're like, well, good for him.
Compromise. He's such a terrible person most of the time that when he asked if it was safe, I went, "Oh my God, Eustace, you're such a such a beacon of hope and love."
Yeah. And so it ends up being this thing where they put Muriel in a shark. What is it? A shark cage?
Yeah, it'd be
I
a
think it's
cage.
just a cage.
And he lowers her into the river with with a bamboo with a boombox and some
No,
Go
nothing.
ahead.
tongs.
Tongs,
Reveal
that's right.
I
Yeah.
can't even get it out because the idea of just this crazy old man on a boat going, "Here, grab it with this," and handing me a
Yeah.
pair
Yeah, I was
of
gonna say
salad tongs.
this man's insane because not only did he cast off with two elderly people and a dog, as soon as he made them know that he was a pirate, he made the dog the first mate. Just looking from like the top down, if this wasn't a cartoon, you'd be like, that
This
man's
is
insane.
these are bad choices he's making. And they play the Carmen music from the opera to attract it. Muriel's in the water. She tries to tong it like a grandma trying to pinch your cheeks. And predictably, she gets abducted. Courage tries to fight against the captain. He gets tied up. He uses the bird who hates him to break out of the ties, where he then tries to jump in the water to go find Muriel. And he stumbles upon a cave where the music is coming from. And it turns out, in the big reveal fashion, Carmen is not the bad guy. She just wants to sing.
Now we don't know. Now here's the thing that I want to argue is
Sure.
that she likes to sing. We
Yes.
don't know if she's a bad guy or not.
Yeah, you're right.
But I will
I'll
make
take that one.
the point at the end of the episode. She does help them get back.
Yes. And as we know, anyone who's ever sang before is not a bad person.
Obviously,
no one
never
who's
evil.
Listen, Tim. Also, anyone that's ever helped anyone is incapable of doing bad.
Of course.
These are all correct.
These are all facts.
Of course. Then my world is completely one-dimensional.
There's nothing that anyone could do if they do those things that would in fact be bad. They are all good people.
I like thinking that my life is that way, and then I look outside, I see a man with a hat, and and he doesn't have the top of his head. And I go down the street, and I see
It just doesn't exist.
I see a man in a bush. I'm like, wow, only half of that man exists. And then I see him jump out and stab somebody and go, now that man doesn't exist. Which that might be true.
Evil.
Anyways.
But anyway.
Yeah, and that's it. They then get help from Carmen. The captain gets basically held up, and that's not it.
There's one important fact.
There is. While all this is going on underwater, Eustace is left on the boat, and he gets abducted by a tribe of
careful wording
monkeys.
Primates.
I mean, they're chimps. They're monkeys. They're monkeys. They have tails. They're monkeys.
Okay.
They're not great apes. They're monkeys.
I didn't say great apes. I said primates.
No, I literally just, my brain went, no, they are monkeys because they've got tails. So therefore they're monkeys.
Right.
And he gets made Banana King? I don't know what that, it's unclear what he's made.
They're going
Banana
to eat him,
King,
to be totally honest.
Green
I don't know.
Yellow Sunday.
And
that's
I
it.
wish the wiki would help clear this up, but all three sentences for this episode don't really do anything.
There is nothing there.
This episode is very dry.
Listen, man, you guys gotta. It's like I understand that we have a whole section dedicated to the fan wiki, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Listen, do you want the 2 trivia before we go any further?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, Tim. As I look at those, it's not worth it.
Oh, come on. It's the first appearance of
It's not worth it.
Carmen.
It's not worth it.
What about some of the music that was used from Queen of the Black
It's not
Pearl?
worth it.
And that's it.
It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, I enjoy the fact that they're like, they don't want to say, oh, this is a reference to the opera Carmen. But
Nope.
this is the thing. Like,
They're not.
we shit on fandom a lot because hey, people that run this fandom, because like it's a coded fandom. It's not like the Gex fandom where you have a custom cursor.
I guess Gex hand. Yeah.
But hey, there's 487 pages of the Courage of the Cowardly Dog fandom. You don't think you could make sure that all of the episodes are fleshed out before you actually move on to other shit?
I love coming on here and looking at the recent activity, and it's always episodes that we have recently covered. So I keep looking at them like, oh, they're going to add the things that we noticed. No, it never is.
Yeah. So that's Carmen. That's the first episode. That's the Serpent of the River. Of the Evil River.
Woo.
It's good. It's a good episode. It's fun.
Not bad.
It's good. I liked it.
It's an entertaining. Fun. It's very. I don't know if I'd say filler, but
no,
it's very interesting.
Fun.
Yeah.
How could it be filler? It introduces a pivotal character,
Carmen,
the captain.
Oh, of course,
the captain,
and the seagull. Don't forget about the minor characters.
Oh, the fucking seagull.
The seagull.
I wish it was just Steven Seagal.
Like it had an actual name. That would have been awesome. That's a missed opportunity.
The name doesn't even have to change anything else about it.
Missed opportunity.
I want
so much.
I want to start a podcast where we just watch Steven Seagal movies and talk about how problematic he is.
Seagal cast.
It's already been done better by better than us.
Yeah, but man, I could sit around and watch some shitty Steven Seagal.
Isn't there one where this is a JonTron's video where he just grabs an onion and bites it?
Yeah, he's just a fucking cartoon.
I prefer the running collaboration that was sent to me.
Oh,
where he just runs. And
if you haven't, if you haven't looked up Steven Seagal running, just do it. Just like take a minute and watch that man run.
We can call it Seagal-a-thon.
Oh my god, it's just such a stupid fucking thing. Like the idea that Steven Seagal was ever an action star is just baffling to me. Anyway, I give this episode 4 out of 5 disappearing limbs.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Get it? Because he takes his limbs off and then he puts it back on.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's good. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's not the wackiest shit I've ever seen, but it's a good episode.
It holds up, I think.
Yeah, quality time.
I will give it 4 brand muffins out of 5.
Extra brand.
Extra brand muffins. Sorry.
God damn it. You guys
Yeah.
both of mine.
You should do Seagull cast or something.
No, it's not in here.
There's a seagull.
Yeah, there's one.
Pecking seagull. He does peck.
That's all he does.
Which
Let's
also, it's not something that a seagull does.
4.5 shitty vacations out of 5.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
just what this is.
Oh, that's a good one.
God damn
Yeah.
it.
That's
It
good.
was good. I had a good time with it. And then the next episode happened.
Holy
And our
shit,
brains
dickery.
exploded.
I forgot that this episode existed. The fucking bees plot of this shit. Oh my god, I forgot it was real.
Do you
I
guys like
remember
that?
it.
Do you guys
Whoa.
like France?
Hold on,
How
hold
about
on.
kangaroos?
There is something in the wiki that struck me immediately.
Uh-huh.
This episode, this part of the episode, it's called The Transplant. It doesn't
Yes.
have a production code.
No. Why would it?
Every episode should
No,
have
I
a
know. I'm
production
being
code.
an asshole, Tim.
But I just think maybe the person who made the wiki didn't understand how production codes work. How they work is you have a season is the first number, and the episode number is the second number.
10.
Yeah, it's 9. And then A story and A part and B part. So if there's a letter, it's the part of the episode, right?
All right.
So they just don't have a production code on here, and it's just question mark, question mark, question mark. It was like you can't draw an
Okay,
inference.
when you said that, I thought you meant like in the lore of Courage, it didn't have a series code, so it could just be dropped in anywhere.
Anywhere.
Well,
I was like, oh man, it doesn't
This episode could let it end anywhere.
that's it. I mean, it could mean two things. It could be one, someone just didn't take the time to put in what they thought the production code was, or
Probably
two,
would happen.
it was made later and then dropped in as filler. So
Oh, that's also probably.
it's very possible.
Anyway.
Yeah, like they had to take out an episode part because it was too crazy or something. So there's potentially, in this mad theory I'm creating right now,
Yeah.
a lost episode of Courage, which I'm sure there are actually a ton of.
Oh man.
I like that Tim's becoming our own Alex Jones.
Oh,
Hey,
you see
man.
here, you got to get this supplement.
Every team needs one. So
And then-
anyway, the transplant, not as interesting as it sounds, but still pretty fucking interesting.
It's so much.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
All right. So, listen to the name transplant. Imagine where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we start out finding a kangaroo bone in
Yeah.
Kansas.
in the plains.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
not only a kangaroo bone, a giant kangaroo
A
bone,
primordial ancient kangaroo
a
from
primordial kangaroo. I like that. Yeah,
from the BC times, you know.
yeah. Before we wrote down history, it's
Before history
something, isn't it?
mattered.
yeah,
And
well,
so
no,
Courage-
it's just before history.
So when Courage finds this bone, he goes up and he learns about this kangaroo, and Eustace just starts selling this new real estate of property that he's got. Just, hey, you over there, are you an archaeologist?
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Courage finds the bone and is immediately set upon all sides by archaeologists, who then uncover the entire thing in a matter of moments.
Right.
So here's the fun thing. All right, so
Oh,
in
here's
archaeology in America, shit is wacky. And I don't know if this actually pertains to dinosaur bones, but I know it pertains to archaeology in regards to uncovering like Native American sites. Okay.
okay.
So if you're a farmer or anybody and you have land, and on that land, as you're looking or building or getting ready to do something, you encounter artifacts of any kind. And you report it to the government. The government just shows the fuck up and excavates that entire area, and you have no choice in the matter. They just do it.
Mm,
So
Eminent domain. anything they find is then their property to do with what they want culturally.
So theoretically, if you were building a basement, right? This is all theoretical. You could plant some fake bones down. Obviously.
Where you're going with this? No, you don't get to own that land anymore.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not yours anymore.
I almost
It's
had we
your
can cut
idea
this
would be
construction in half.
Yeah, no, it's not yours anymore. It's the government's.
Oh.
So you better find a new place to live.
And so what ends up happening is a lot of people, and then they destroy artifacts, so people don't come in and take parts of their land for at least months or years at a time to do this dig, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's problematic. Which means the part where Eustace is selling these bones after the archaeologists have already dug up the entire area is just so fucking anger inducing to me. It's like, that's not how that works. Once they're there, it's theirs. Like, I don't know that's not how that happens.
But
that's my rant.
But they had to make it sound at least a little bit logical, Taylor. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Granted, this was not under the house or anything like that, so they weren't digging up the house, although they probably would have in real life.
There's so much dirt that the Eustaces don't care about.
Yeah.
And by the Eustaces, I mean the bags.
The bags.
But I like to imagine now a field of Eustaces. And let's face it, that'd be the worst field ever.
What is this the eggplant episode that Eustace was buried up to his neck and he was entered in the contest and came in last place?
I want to say yes.
Yes.
So there could be
Did
a field
we do
of
the
Eustace.
eggplant episode already?
Yes, we did. It was season
God,
1.
it feels like an age ago then.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
Oh,
we've been doing this for almost 3 years.
So, don't hurt me this way, Tim.
Yeah, anyway, go ahead, buddy.
So, after Eustace begins trying to, sell these bones, Courage comes out going, I know what it is, it's kangaroo bone. He doesn't use those words, it's more
He
like...
goes...
And then Eustace gets real mad and goes, what are you doing with that? That's mine, I need to sell it. But as he, throws this tantrum up on the roof, by the way, don't know why he's doing it on the roof.
Yes.
He just kind of trips and falls and...
Yep.
I do want to take a second.
Body.
When Courage figured this out,
it's his spine. It's not broken.
Yeah.
It's just
he
twisted.
sticks it in the scanner of his computer and bends the hell out of the scanner.
Hated it. Hated it. Hated it. Didn't like. Do not want. Thank you.
What was more visceral to you? Was it Eustace breaking every bone in his body?
Nope. It's the tech gore, man. Can't deal with it.
Oh man.
I saw that and immediately
that old man skeleton's not worth like $200.
Right.
But that scanner, it's got to be worth like at least $350.
So is like Office Space a nightmare for you to watch? When they
No, that's fine. No, I totally get that. No, this is just like the fact that it's somebody's like own personal device that they don't know the fucking limitations of.
It works though, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
still hate it.
They scanned it.
It's scanned.
Yeah.
But anyway, scanned it. Eustace broke back in hospital. Dr. Vindaloo. Gotta do what?
He's got to replace the bone. He's got to fix it. But we need to find something very specific. Need to fucking find the perfect shape for this, distorted back's bone.
The disc, yeah.
Yeah, that was
There's like
something.
20. There's like 20 fucking spinal columns here broken. How are we gonna fix it? And Courage goes, I know, and he whips out the huge singular one.
Yep.
He goes, this'll do it, right? And Vindaloo, being the professional doctor that he is, goes, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, and then we go to the most medical proceeding. Mallet vertebrae fixed.
Duct tape at the end of it.
Oh yeah, fixed.
No anesthesiology. He just literally just like hits the hell out of him until it's in.
You just pound it.
The
You
ba-
pound
the
it out,
bags
man.
don't have money for anesthesia.
They don't have health insurance.
This is pre Affordable Care Act, so. Anyways, let's not go into that.
Care for anesthesia most of the time.
But
Yeah.
Anyway, so he gets his spine fixed, if you could call it that. And so they go to bed that night, and Eustace, having back pains, gets up, decides to leave. And as the night goes, and you know, it proceeds to the natural place that it would go. He turns into a giant kangaroo monster.
Of course. That's how transplants work, actually. If you get a liver from somebody, or a kidney, or a lung, you turn into that person. Yeah, that's why you see all those videos of people going and meeting the person that got their whatever's liver or lungs or
They want to
what
know
have you.
if they really want to be that person.
Yeah, they're like, and now you're my son because you're going to slowly turn into it.
yes.
Ugh.
Come here, boy.
Yeah. See, now you're getting it.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, this episode.
It's all over the
Yep.
place. Starting here. This is like the part of the episode where you go, wait, what?
So anyway,
These are crazy.
Yeah.
fucking Christ, I don't know if I don't know.
Well, yeah.
So what
Yeah,
happens
It
is
goes.
Eustace is now a kangaroo. He destroys half the house, right?
Yep.
He's a giant prehistoric kangaroo.
Yep.
He
He's hopping around.
he grabs Muriel and sticks her in his pouch, as you would do.
Yep. Hated it.
Yeah. And then promptly runs away.
Yeah. And Courage has to figure out how to beat a giant kangaroo.
So he does what anyone would do. He Googles it. He literally goes to his
you know what?
computer.
That's not even a joke.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah. How do you beat a giant kangaroo? I'm just glad the computer didn't go, I don't know, a gun?
Yeah.
It would have been a very different episode.
The logical choice. I can't remember what the computer says exactly, but it pisses off Courage enough that Courage throws it out the window.
He's a smart ass, and yeah, he's essentially, you gotta do it. You know, you just gotta beat it with another giant kangaroo. And he says some smart ass thing about it, and that was the end of the computer.
Right.
giant kangaroo likely killed off by humans.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
I would assume.
I decided to Google how to beat a giant kangaroo.
No shit.
What was the result?
That was it. Giant kangaroo likely killed off by humans. This is a real thing, apparently.
Holy shit, it's so big.
Oh, I need to see it. That's fucking awesome.
It's fucking 3 meters tall.
Pocoptobdengola, the short-faced kangaroo.
Oh, I love his little stupid face. Oh, he's like a little sad man.
Are you looking at the Proctoptodon?
Oh, he looks like a little sad man.
Proctocoptodon. That's the name of this episode. Oh my god.
Oh, he looks so.
I didn't think this was a real thing.
I knew it was, but I didn't know that it was this close to human like life.
Oh, and
Giant
there's
kangaroos didn't hop; they walked.
yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I don't want it anymore. Oh, I hate it. I don't like the idea of a kangaroo.
I like now that
You can't use knees that way.
I went and looked in images for giant kangaroo, and it's all that shit from what movie were the animated kangaroos?
Oh, fucking yeah.
Down Under.
I don't know. Fuck, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jack
Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah.
But
Kangaroo
that was
Jack.
like that was falsely advertised as shit. He didn't talk or be a cool icon at all. He was just a kangaroo.
Oh.
Oh my god, look at that face. That face is like a squirrel too. It's nice.
I don't like this idea.
It's like a furry raptor.
Okay, I don't need to look at that.
But anyway, so you beat a giant kangaroo with another giant kangaroo.
Yeah.
So Courage goes and grabs another bone for the kangaroo that they found.
No, he doesn't grab one. Dr. Vindaloo has it as an earring.
What a sick bastard.
Wait, yeah,
There
I
was
forgot
also-
about that.
Yeah, there was also a giant wallaby. I just want that to be known.
That sounds adorable, to be totally honest.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not. Yeah. Anyway,
They're huge now.
yeah. So,
I think that's what I was looking at. The Proctocoptagon or whatever.
Nope.
no,
don't know what
the
that is.
the Proctocoptagon is the short-faced kangaroo.
Oh,
No one likes it.
sure.
But there was also the marsupial lion.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm digging it. All right. You know, we should just do a whole episode on fucking.
We no longer
prehistoric-
Courage podcast. We
We're
are
done with
now
Courage.
Extinct
We're just talking
Marsupial
We're just
podcast.
talking about the Proctodoctagon.
Hell yeah, dude! I would do a whole
Oh
podcast
my
on the
god, the
Proctocoptagon.
marsupial lion is the dumbest thing I've seen.
Or the Diproctodon, which is, I think, your wallaby. I think that's what that is. It's giant.
Yeah, no, this is fucking ridiculous.
This
Um,
is improving Eldritch
Or
Horrors
the
began.
the Thylacoleo.
Oh, this is just gonna end up in giant sloth territory. I'm gonna be out again.
I think that's what this is. Oh, no,
I
this is your
hate
marsupial
giant sloth.
lion.
I hate the giant sloth. There's something about the giant sloth that makes me so unsettled that I just don't want to deal with it.
The Megalania is a giant lizard, giant monitor lizard.
Well, yeah, I don't. Nah, I've seen dinosaurs. I don't care about them anymore. The Proctodoctodon is my new dad now.
Oh, okay, this is that lion you were talking about, the
Marsupial
Thylacoleo.
lion.
Oh no, the Thylacoleo carnifex. I don't know why I went to a different
Sure, why
dialect
not?
there.
It's Latin. It's cool.
That's dope. That's just a big
The-
rat. What am I fucking? Anyways,
Yeah.
this episode. So, Courage goes.
Brought
and-
to you by Squarespace. No, we're not.
Brought to you
No.
by Proctodoctagon.
Stop doing fake ad reads, you bastards.
I will never.
They're not paying us.
But Courage, we're sponsored by Doritos. So Courage,
You guys are sponsored by Doritos?
yeah, you
No way,
didn't know?
I got the sponsorship for this episode from Taco Bell.
I'm the Cool Ranch.
You guys are
You guys
no.
are getting paid.
So Courage goes to Vindaloo. Vindaloo puts a bone spike in him. I don't know what that bone was supposed to be a part of.
It was a triangle, you know.
Yeah,
The ever important triangle.
yeah, the thing that every animal has, the triangle bone.
Yeah, man.
My
Wait,
favorite part
You don't have your triangle bone?
is just Vindaloo.
No, I had it
going,
removed.
Mm,
Oh.
Circa 2011.
that explains everything.
Yeah.
Huh. I like how
Uh,
Vindaloo goes, I've never done this on a dog before.
Yeah.
And it goes and does it.
Like
Which implies
Vindaloo's
that he's
done
done
it.
it on a person.
Yeah. And so we then get uber courage as we saw Eustace destroy, like, I guess Kansas City and then parts of Egypt, and now they're in France. Don't ask about how travel works.
You know, the
Because
Rampage
Lovecraft in
movie,
Paris wasn't good enough.
the
Yeah, it's
Rampage
Rampage.
movie was fucking, it
Don't-
was great.
If you say nope,
No, I meant this as being the Rampage movie.
oh, okay. I was say because can we? All right, I know we've done a lot
I
about fossils
honestly-
for a minute.
I honestly
They made
thought
a movie.
Rampage was a movie.
They made a movie about a video game that was so old. So old, the Rampage video games. They were so fun, but so old. And they were like 2000, like what, 15? Yeah, this is our shot. This is the
Pizza Hut
time.
Arcade.
This is the time in which we must cash in upon the Rampage. Get Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's in it because he's in every movie back then.
And so we have a cool fight in France where the Louvre gets thrown, the Arc de Triomphe gets thrown, the Eiffel Tower gets attacked. A tiny Napoleon tells them only one giant kangaroo at a time. And Courage determines the best way to beat the Eustace kangaroo is to what, boys?
Feed him croissants.
Croissants.
Like you beat
Croissants.
any old man.
Feed him croissants. Via
Okay, Carl.
slingshot. And
Jimmy?
that's he gets him real big. He feeds him till he almost bursts. Then Courage.
It's somebody's fetish.
Yeah, it's a lot there. There's a feeder fetish there. Courage takes Muriel. They go home. Courage gets the bone removed, but it's still a jumpy boy. And then we cut back to France, where little Napoleon policeman is giving. Also, I think that might be offensive. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I think that might be not cool in 2020.
Himself was offensive, so you know what?
Yeah, Napoleon.
Yeah.
Is not a
No, he's terrible. And the fat kangaroo Eustace gets an award for his appreciation of French patisserie.
I like food.
And that's it. That's the episode. But holy shit, boiling it down to just the word does not give you the experience of watching it, and you should, because if anything, it's the better episode.
Journey, man.
Oh my god, it is.
Came out of nowhere. There is a considerable amount of trivia for this episode too.
The peaks and valleys of Courage. All
So
condensed.
much.
Single
So much. Oh yeah, fucking LeQuack's there.
Yeah,
too.
the quack is there. There is
The space chicken's there.
Yeah,
In flashback form.
Yeah, here's another conspiracy theory for Courage the Cowardly Dog.
All right, Alex.
The space chicken originally started on Earth. It was the most intelligent thing on Earth, and then left. That's why it's a space chicken.
Because an intelligent being would have moved out of the way of that giant kangaroo foot.
He's right, you know.
I mean, I'm not saying they're all intelligent. I mean,
Dilworth shows up with his dilly drops, which apparently remove the itch and take away your hair. Like, it is a time, man. It's a time.
So,
yes.
there is a really good trivia fact here, too.
Yeah, go for it.
Eustace and Courage are transformed to the forms of kangaroo. They have pouches, and Muriel's seen being carried in Eustace as if she were Joey. Joey being a smaller
I'm gonna hit you.
No. This is not the end.
He says it gets better.
This is rather ironic, since only female kangaroos have pouches, which they can carry their joeys.
I'm sorry, have you seen a giant kangaroo? Maybe they also had pouches. You can't tell me they didn't.
Fuck me, I guess you're right. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Go back to prehistory? Like, see, they don't!
Yeah.
Tim, you know you got that time machine stored away somewhere.
Listen, we're not allowed to use it. Last time I missed Hitler, and it was really bad.
Yeah, you hit
That's Tim actually killed JFK. Nobody tell Junior.
Jesus Christ.
Space chicken squashed by kangaroo monster has a fun high-pitched Courage laugh. LeQuack's in it. They say that twice in the thingies. The French monuments, the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, the Glass Pyramid, the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame are all there. Croissants are brought up, so is Napoleon.
It's really weird that they chose France for the...
And it's a parody of kaiju movies. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not going to read the rest of that one?
Trivia. No, I don't want to read the part about... Fine. In the video game Primal Rage, it's also referenced to that. Dexter's Laboratory also parodied kaiju. No shit, they did in Monstory. Yep, complete with a fight where Dexter and Dee Dee call out their attacks. That's somebody who wanted to talk about Dexter's Lab more.
Yeah, that's somebody that wanted that.
But they were already banned off the lab.
For posting the pictures of Dexter's mom uncensored.
We all know it was Dee Dee is the reason they got banned.
Oh well, that now I'm just sad.
Yeah,
that hurt my soul, Sheldon. Thanks.
That's what I'm here for.
Fuck. Can't move past it. This was a fucking trip, boys. This might be the best episode of season 2.
It's the best and the worst at the same time.
It's so good.
It's actually
the yin and the yang.
It's so good. I think both were good. And I'm going to fucking start the rating because we can still talk afterward. But I'm going to go with the fucking, again, I'm going to go a solid 4 productodons.
Okay.
Oh,
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Out of 5.
Producticons.
Productodoctagons.
Procoptodon, whatever the fuck it is. The giant kangaroos out of 5. It was good.
Doctagons probably should. Nah, yeah.
It's so good.
I will give this a 5 out of
Oh!
5 spikes being melted into Courage's back.
All right. He's a 5. Yeah, see, I didn't want to go 5 yet. I want
There
to
is
see if
no
something
perfection.
change. I guess there could be multiple 5s.
I'm
in a
the
season.
asshole that believes that a 5 can't exist, though. So
That's fine.
Oh, you're like the teacher that only gives like an 89, like a 99%, because
that's
nothing is 100%.
no, that's different. Because if I was a teacher, I would never like destroy somebody's like. fucking self-
I don't believe that anyone is perfect, therefore you'll only ever get 99.
You're a math, like, just pretend being a math teacher, and you're like, no, all the numbers were correct. You answered everything perfectly. You showed your work.
You didn't show your work on section 4B subsection 2 where you carried the 1 over here. I know that's assumed by me and you, but I need to see it so I know that you knew that you did that.
And actually, there's a little
Sorry.
mark at the bottom of the Scantron, and
Yeah.
so
No public school uses Scantrons.
mine
You can't
did.
afford it.
Mine did. We used Scantrons.
Fuck.
Horrible.
God.
Fucking horrible.
I like that. I think we might have reawoken Sheldon's PTSD here.
God. Fucking damn it.
Sheldon, what do you rate this episode?
God.
We're doing
what
that
episode Are we
now.
talking about?
Transplant. The transplant.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I think I'm gonna rate it a fucking 4 bad archaeology jokes to use Muriel out of 5.
I like
It was fine.
That's
It
a
was
good one.
fine. I liked this episode. These were both good episodes. I was flabbergasted. I'm gonna use the word again because it just hits. It just hits.
Oh,
You're
there's.
just watching it. You're just like, oh my god, I can't stop watching it. What's happening in it? I don't know.
I don't know, but it was fun. I was here for the entire ride.
You get on the ride, and when you get off, you're like, yeah, the roller coaster works.
That was worth it. That was worth the price of admission. You know.
Let's
That
see
was
what
worth
else.
the price of the admission for all the other rides.
Wow, that was so worth getting sick from the funnel cake.
Like
Keep
that's
going.
one of those moments of like you pay. Well, how many of you have been to a fair or a theme park where you wait in line for a roller coaster and it's done in like fucking 10 seconds? You go through the whole
Right.
thing and you're like, wow, that was like a 30-second ride. Hope that 45-minute wait was worth it.
That
this-
Tilt-A-Whirl was pretty garbage, but you know.
Yeah, the ungreased Tilt-A-Whirl. This is like
you got the shitty one that didn't turn. Yep.
this was like the good Tilt-A-Whirl. The Tilt-A-Whirl that's like it's greased enough to make you spin, but not enough to make you sick.
And you also weight it right. You put the fat
Yeah.
tail on the side, and you put your lightest member on the left, so it was just constantly spinning.
Yeah, you did it. You did it right. That's what this episode was. It was a good. Both of them were good, and so therefore the whole episode is good.
Those teacups cost me a lot of relationships in my life.
Yeah, well. And then we're
Pants next time.
and you also didn't do well on the ride either.
Oh,
Ugh.
depression.
yeah, that-
Anyways,
It was fun. It was a good time. Go watch this one. Pick this one, watch it. It's enjoyable.
it is probably one
I
of
agree
the.
with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not an iconic episode that like you'll find anywhere, but I think this is a good representation of like how cartoony Courage the Cowardly Dog can be.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so good.
I
In a
think so,
great
right?
way.
yeah.
In a great way. Yeah, no.
Like, it's not an episode that you're expecting to be good,
No.
and it's not an episode that you're like, oh man, what the fuck is this episode? It's an episode that's both like, what the fuck is this episode?
Yeah,
But I'm gonna remember this episode for a while.
it's fucking perfect. It's great. It's great. Just go watch. Go have fun.
Go watch The Transplant.
Go watch, go have fun. Yeah, watch Transplant first and then Carbon.
Yeah, and then listen to the transplants. You know, you never.
Yeah,
Did we not do that? You guys don't.
No.
You
Nah,
guys
you're
know
fine.
what transplants are?
Yeah, it's fine.
Diamonds and guns. Diamonds
But-
and guns. They're like,
But
it's
yeah.
horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Just go.
Their time, buddy.
Okay, man.
I love the Transplants, but god damn it, it's some of Tim Armstrong should not be singing pop ever.
Yeah. He did that time though.
He did. They're a hip hop band.
Yeah. All right. That's it. I think we're good. I think we're gonna fade out now. Fade out.
Yep.
Fade
Fade
out.
out.
Have a good night.
Fade out. Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy Jingle Bells because it's December. Bye.
Bye. Sorry for being so late.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah, fuck it.
That was the Liquid Courage Podcast, an in-depth look at every episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. On the next episode, we check out Car Broke, Phone Yes, and Cowboy Courage. Music was provided by Visionless. You can find them at www.soundcloud.com/VISIONL3SS. We do not own the rights to Courage the Cowardly Dog. Until next time, have a wonderful night.
And if you want help, try new Billy Drops for that aching, itchy feeling.
What do I do? What do I do?